Okay, my name is Johnny, and I'm part of a group of mental illnesses, and I'm covering depression. Depression is a mental health disorder characterized by persistently depressed mood or loss of interest in activities, causing significant impairment in daily life. Depression symptoms can vary from mild to severe and can include feeling sad or having a depressed mood, loss of interest or pleasure in activities once enjoyed, changes in appetite, weight loss, or gain unrelated to dieting, trouble sleeping or sleeping too much, loss of energy, or increased fatigue. Damn, that's increase in purposely physical activity, or slowed movements or speech. These actions must be severe enough to be observable by others. So, if other people can notice your actions, that means you're depressed. Feeling worthless or guilty. Damn. Difficult thinking, concentrated or making decisions, thoughts of death or suicide. Also, a fun fact or what you should know is that depression is different from sadness or grief. And you're probably asking yourself how is depression treated, or how can you treat it? And depression is one of the most treatable of mental disorders, of all mental disorders. Between 80% and 90% of people with depression eventually respond well to treatment. Almost all patients gain some relief from their symptoms. Alright, so I'm done with my part. Next is my group.
This is day one, vlog one, about me talking about eating disorders, and basically I am going to make vlogs like showing my progress about what I have learned and researched. So basically, so far I have learned that eating disorders can happen to anyone. It really doesn't just happen at a certain point in your life. It can happen at whatever age. And I learned that mostly eating disorders affect more women than men typically. I learned that it mostly happens around the teenage years for women. I also learned some symptoms one can have about eating disorders. Like, for example, one person can binge eat, another person can over exercise, and then another person can just be very aware of how many calories they're intaking. And basically those are some symptoms. And some people can just vomit their food up. Hi, my name is Ana Gomez, and today is day one of my English project. I'm in the substance abuse and mental illnesses group, and what I'm gonna be talking about, I'm gonna be answering two questions. One of those two questions are gonna be, what is substance abuse and how it can develop to depression. So first of all, what is substance abuse? So substance abuse is a medical term or habit of consuming substances. It can be illegal or illegal drugs, tobacco, drinking, anything, and that produces awful issues or suffering. It can be mental, physical, and emotionally suffering that is really bad for you. And I'll be talking that in next video. And how it can develop to depression. So this can develop to depression. Substance abuse can extravagate emotions of loneliness, this pure hopeless, and yeah, and those are linked to depression. So yeah, that's